Have you heard about Retatrutide and wondered what it actually is? That's exactly what we're covering today. Weight management medicine is evolving quickly, and Retatrutide is one of the most talked about developments in obesity research right now. Here's what the current evidence tells us. Retatrutide is an investigational weight management medicine, meaning it's still in clinical trials and not yet approved for use in the UK. It's being developed by Eli Lilly for the treatment of obesity and related metabolic conditions. What makes it particularly interesting to researchers is how it works at a molecular level. Most people following this space will have heard of semaglutide, which targets one hormone receptor, GLP-1. Tirzepatide targets two, GLP-1 and GIP. Retatrutide is designed to go a step further. It's engineered to activate three receptors simultaneously, GLP-1, GIP, and glucagon. That's why it's referred to as a triple receptor agonist. Each of those receptors plays a proposed role in how the body manages appetite, insulin secretion, and energy expenditure. But it's really important to say that these mechanisms are still being characterized in humans. For example, the glucagon receptor component may increase energy expenditure and promote fat breakdown, but glucagon receptor activation can also stimulate glucose production in the liver, and the overall metabolic effect of that is still being studied. This is early stage research, and we don't yet have the full picture. From a structural standpoint, retatrutide is a synthetic peptide, a chemically modified molecule derived from the glucagon peptide family. It contains modified amino acids that help it resist being broken down too quickly in the body. It also has a fatty acid side chain that allows it to bind to a protein in the blood called albumin, which extends how long it stays active. This design supports a less frequent injection schedule in clinical trials, though the specifics remain under investigation. Now, a really important point for anyone in the UK, retatrutide has not received authorization from the MHRA, that's the UK medicines regulator. This means it cannot legally be prescribed or dispensed here outside of a regulated clinical trial. If you come across anyone offering it outside of that context, that is not a legitimate or safe source. So what can you actually do with this information? If you're interested in weight management options, the right step is to speak with your GP or a specialist. They can talk you through treatments that are currently licensed and appropriate for your individual circumstances. It's also worth asking your doctor whether any clinical trials might be relevant to you. That's the only legitimate route to accessing investigational medicines like retatrutide at this stage. In terms of side effects, the clinical trial data so far suggest the most commonly reported ones are gastrointestinal, things like nausea, vomiting, diarrhea, and constipation. These are consistent with what we see across the GLP-1 receptor agonist class of medicines. If you're already on a licensed medicine in this class and experiencing side effects, speak to your doctor rather than stopping treatment on your own. So to recap, retatrutide is an investigational triple receptor agonist targeting GLP-1, GIP, and glucagon, and it's generating genuine scientific interest. Its proposed mechanisms are still being evaluated in humans. It is not approved in the UK, and it cannot legally be prescribed here outside of a clinical trial. Any decisions about your weight management should always be made with a qualified healthcare professional who knows your full medical history. If you found this useful, leave a comment below. We'd love to know what topics you'd like us to cover next. And if you haven't already, give this video a like and subscribe to the Bolt Pharmacy channel for more evidence-based health content.